Have you ever found yourself looking at your wardrobe full of clothes, but with that feeling that you have nothing to wear, especially when we want to look elegant without spending a fortune on new pieces, right? If you're over 50, you've probably made that classic mistake of thinking that layering will make you look heavy or aged, but it's exactly the opposite. Today, I'm going to show you 7 absolutely brilliant layering tricks that will completely transform your look. And the 6th, well, the 6th is so simple and powerful that you'll wonder how you lived so long without applying it. Ready to elevate your style to another level with pieces you already have at home? Let's go. Trick number 1, use vests as middle layers. You know that stored vest you almost never use? It's time to take it out of the closet. Vests are key pieces for creating sophisticated layered looks. Most women use the vest as a final piece, but when you use it as a middle layer, the look gains a completely different dimension. Try wearing a long sleeve shirt, then the vest, and on top a blazer or light coat. This creates a structured silhouette that enhances your waist and elongates the figure. And the best part? You can remove the outer layer if it gets warm. A golden tip: prefer slightly longer vests that go beyond the waistline. They are more flattering for those of us over 50. If you're enjoying these tips, help me by clicking the subscribe button. Every week I bring exclusive content about how we, mature women, can dress with elegance. Let's move on to the next trick, wonderful for cooler days. Trick number 2, long-sleeved shirts under pullovers. This is a classic that never goes out of style, but there's a little secret to doing it right. How many times have you put a shirt under a pullover and ended up with strange volume in the stomach or with wrinkled sleeves? It's a common problem. The trick is to choose shirts made of thin fabrics like Egyptian cotton or poplin that don't create volume. And more importantly, use shirts with structured collars that look nice showing at the neckline. A combination I love is a basic white shirt with a cashmere pullover in a neutral color. Let the hem of the shirt show a few inches below, creating a line that elongates the silhouette. Don't forget the folds in the sleeves. Fold the shirt sleeves first, then put on the pullover and pull them so they show about 2 fingers width. This detail makes all the difference. If you're enjoying these style tips, leave your like on the video. Your interaction helps this content reach more amazing women like you. Let's move on to the next item that perfectly complements this look. Trick number 3, thin belts over coats and blouses. Dear, if there's something that transforms any layering, it's a thin belt. I'm serious. That shapeless oversized coat, that long cardigan that makes you look a bit lost inside it, problem solved with a thin belt at the waist. The common mistake is thinking that belts are only for pants or dresses. No. A belt 1.5 to 3 centimeters wide at the natural line of your waist immediately creates a more feminine and elegant silhouette. Try using a thin leather belt over a wool coat or even over a blouse and cardigan. You'll be impressed with the transformation. A practical tip: if you have a less defined waist, use the belt in a slightly higher position, just below the bust. This creates a leg lengthening effect. Have you ever used a belt over coats? Or do you prefer looser looks? Share your experience in the comments. Speaking of techniques that elevate any look, check out the versatility of the next item. Trick number 4, silk scarves over blazers. That's right, I'm not just talking about scarves around the neck, which are also wonderfully beautiful, but about using them over blazers. This is a refined technique that French women have been using for decades, and that is now super trendy in the fashion world. Many of us end up thinking that scarves are somewhat dated accessories, or that they can unnecessarily age the look. Nothing could be more wrong when you really know how to use them in a contemporary way. To experiment, take a medium-sized silk scarf and carefully fold it diagonally. Then, gently pass it over one shoulder of the blazer, elegantly crossing the body, and secure it with a delicate and discreet brooch at the waist on the opposite side. Voila! With this simple gesture, you have just created a very sophisticated visual detail that certainly no one else in your circle will have. An equally elegant alternative is to use the scarf as if it were a belt, gently wrapping the waist of your favorite blazer. This technique instantly creates an interesting focal point in your look and adds color in an extremely elegant way to the ensemble. For best results, prefer scarves with more contemporary prints or colors that harmoniously complement your natural skin tone. A brightly colored scarf strategically positioned over a basic black blazer completely transforms the look, elevating it to another level of sophistication. If you're enjoying these exclusive tips, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Every week I bring special and practical content to keep us elegant and updated at any age. Now comes a truly luxurious combination, yet surprisingly accessible for all of us. Trick number 5, layers of silk and cashmere. If there's a combination that would exclaim discreet luxury, it's certainly silk with cashmere. And no, you definitely don't need to spend a fortune. Many people believe they couldn't mix different fabrics. What an outdated concept. The mixture of textures makes the look incredibly interesting and extremely contemporary. A silk blouse, or possibly satin, which is much more accessible, under a cashmere cardigan or soft wool will create a beautiful contrast. The subtle shine of silk with the softness of cashmere is absolutely unbeatable. Try a neutral-colored satin tank top under a cardigan in a similar shade. Complement with a long necklace, and you'll have a sophisticated look without appearing to try too hard. Valuable tip: keep silk satin pieces close to the body and cashmere wool as the outer layer. This will certainly avoid friction and discomfort. What are your favorite fabric combinations for layering? Share with us in the comments. Now comes the trick I promised earlier, the one that will completely transform your way of putting looks together. Trick number 6, layering similar tones. This is the secret that stylists have been using for years and few people know about. Layering pieces in similar tones, or ton sur ton, is foolproof for creating an elegant and elongated look. The common mistake is thinking we need to contrast colors to create interest. In fact, different shades of the same color create a much more sophisticated look. Imagine a complete look in different shades of navy blue, light blue shirt, medium blue vest, and dark blue blazer. This gradation creates depth without breaking the visual line, making you look taller and more elegant. Try a complete look in beige tones from cream to caramel, or in shades of gray from silver to lead. The effect is amazing. Keep darker pieces in areas you want to downplay and lighter ones in areas you want to highlight. It's that simple. To finish with a flourish, let's go to the last perfect trick for any occasion. Trick number 7, long cardigans over dresses. Long cardigans are look savers. They elongate the silhouette, disguise areas we want to hide, and add movement to the look. Many women wear loose cardigans over dresses, creating a careless appearance. The secret is in the proportion and structure. For fitted dresses, opt for fluid cardigans down to the knee. For loose dresses, add a thin belt over the cardigan to define the waist. A combination I love is a plain midi dress with a long cardigan in a complementary color. Add a long necklace between the lapels of the cardigan, and you'll have an elegant look for any occasion. Special tip: cardigans with large buttons or details on the front create a focal point. If the dress is patterned, opt for a plain cardigan in one of the pattern colors. And there you have it. 7 transformative layering tricks that will elevate your style to another level. It's not about buying new pieces, but using what you already have strategically. Vests as middle layers, shirts under pullovers, thin belts over coats, silk scarves over blazers, texture combinations, layering similar tones, and cardigans over dresses are techniques that work for any age, especially favorable for us, women over 50. If you like these tips, click the subscribe button and activate the bell. Every week I bring exclusive content. Which of these tricks will you try first? Tell me in the comments. Your participation is important for our community. Next week, I'll bring tips on how to use accessories to transform basic looks into powerful visuals. You won't want to miss it. Until then, and remember, style has no age, it has attitude.